What's the best way to make money online? Well, I'm going to give you a great option that's not only going to make you money in the short term, but also an exit strategy where you can make a ton of money. Now, I'm going to share with you a recent article about Thrasio, a company that buys Amazon FBA private label businesses. I'm also going to show you a website on where you can sell your Amazon business. Now, what Amazon FBA stands for is Fulfillment by Amazon. In short terms, we're finding a product on Alibaba.com. Many people don't even know what this website is, but it's where everything is technically made in China that's here in the US, and what's here in the US is marked up a massive amount. So we go to Alibaba, buy a popular product, put our own brand name logo on it, and then ship that product directly into Amazon warehouses, where then Amazon does what they do best: fulfill the item to the customer, deliver it to them. That's why it's called Fulfillment by Amazon. So you never have to have your hands on the inventory. Your product is stored in Amazon's warehouses, and Amazon will ship it out every time you make a sale. I've been doing this business for about 4 years, but once I started seeing more articles about massive companies, and this one literally put in $1.5 billion into buying Amazon FBA businesses from third-party sellers like me or you or anyone else that builds a private label product brand on Amazon, companies are now actively buying up brands. And the website I'm going to show you talks about how you can build a brand that makes maybe $3,000 a month in profit and sell it for $60,000. Also, if you're wondering how to start Amazon and are just looking for that first step, check the links below in my description for my Amazon Seller Pro course and Helium 10. This is all you need to build a totally profitable business selling on Amazon. I also have tons of student success videos you can check out throughout my channel and on my course landing page. I even got my dad into this. He's now making $5,000 a month. My goal is to help him get retired so he doesn't have to work his chiropractic job anymore. But with that said, go check it out. That's the first step on how you get started. Now let's go hop right into this video. So here we are on the Thracio website. You can see they have over $1 billion in financing to specifically acquire Amazon FBA businesses. A quick look at this other article says they just acquired another $750 million from investors. You can see they're using this money to rapidly buy up more third-party sellers in the Amazon FBA ecosystem, a reference to smaller merchants that sell and distribute their products using the Fulfillment by Amazon service from the e-commerce giant. That's exactly what I do. I'm going to get into how this is going to affect you guys very soon. Now, Thrasio is one of the biggest and earliest movers into the market of consolidating third-party sellers on Amazon.com. And their funding is being led by some huge backers like Oaktree and Advent, and it includes many other people which are found right here on their website like River Park Ventures, and they're just getting a ton of funding from big companies that want to buy up Amazon FBA businesses because they know that Amazon businesses are growing at such a rapid rate, and that's all the more reason for you guys to want to be able to see the opportunity to get into this. And little do a lot of people know that you can actually start a simple product on Amazon with as little as $1,000 to just get your feet wet and get started learning this process, and later scaling into more high-ticket items is what I love to do after I teach people just the basics of getting started. You can see over the past 2 months, Thracio has been acquiring $1.5 million in revenue from the Amazon FBA businesses that they've already acquired. And Thracio is now closing 2 to 3 deals every week. So they are acquiring these Amazon businesses faster than ever. To date, they've nearly acquired over 100 Amazon FBA businesses, and that number is heading up to about 6,000 FBA companies they want to acquire. That's going to encompass 14,000 products within those companies. Now, all this news of Thrasio acquiring these businesses came out just after another company called Branded is also doing the same thing, which launched its own roll-up business, and they've already scooped up $150 million in funding from other investors, including the deep-pocketed European VC firm Target Global. So all these big firms are realizing it's kind of like how the whole cryptocurrency thing is right now. People are just trying to buy into cryptocurrency, whether it's Apple, whether it's Elon Musk. They're seeing the technologies there. They're going for it. Just like Amazon FBA businesses is the other thing. People see the value of these businesses and their scalability on Amazon, and these big companies want to scoop up these Amazon FBA businesses that are often bringing high quality products to the market before those companies get too big and they start costing too much to get. So what does this mean for you? And I actually have some notes I'm going to be reading right here. There's a few quick things that you want to note whether you're currently selling on Amazon or not. Number one, this solidifies the fact that anyone saying Amazon FBA is a scam, that's just completely false. Other investors from Thrasio include JP Morgan, Chase Bank, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, Barclays, Oaktree, and RBC. Those companies don't mess around, so they wouldn't invest in Thracio, a company whose sole purpose is to acquire and run Amazon FBA businesses. Number two, floods of money flow downstream. Obviously, 2020 cemented Amazon's dominance. If you weren't buying products on Amazon before 2020, before this whole pandemic, you definitely are now. Amazon's revenues have always flowed downwards towards its third-party sellers, which is why it's been the best way to start an online business over the past 10 years. And now that Amazon is growing so rapidly, the flood of institutional money to come and acquire these third-party businesses like I run and many of my other students and friends run is just coming up full-fledged right now. And I have students looking into already selling their businesses that they've grown over the past couple months. They can already get in and sell those. And I'm going to jump in just a second and kind of show you again the website Flippa, where you can actually post your business, the products you're selling, and start asking for bids on people to come buy up your FBA business. Right here is that simple. You can put it up there, start getting in contacts with other venture capitalists that want to just buy an already running Amazon FBA business, and you can go from there. Look at this, net profit only $1,800 a month, and they're asking 10 grand for it. I can get that going with one product that takes me 1 week of work to do. And later you can go ask 10 grand for it and just get a nice paycheck right there. So the exit strategy is key, which leads me into my third point, which is selling a company is the fastest way to get actually rich. Did you know that most billionaires aren't actually rich? It's true. They don't have billions in their bank accounts. They're just rich on paper. Their stock is valued in billions of dollars, but unless they sell their stock, which is often difficult for CEOs, they actually don't have the cash. In contrast, when you sell your company, you actually get a massive check. And after seeing tons of videos, hearing some of my friends and others actually do this and sell their business, there's nothing I've ever seen that actually changes someone's life more than getting that huge check in the mail from selling their Amazon business. Just like all these opportunities are out there for you to do right here on Flippa. There's another website called E-commerce Flippers, and it's all there for you to get that big check, and that's life-changing. Now, the last thing I want to touch on is that having an exit plan in this market is like knowing where the pot of gold is. Obviously, markets are super crazy right now. You only have to look at what happened with GameStop and AMC to realize how crazy these markets are, how volatile everything is being. Now, what does this have to do with you actually selling your business? Well, if you get a big check in the mail for your business, all of a sudden, this crazy market becomes your cash flow. By investing in things at the right time, you can take your millions and simply live off the interest. So you can get a big check, invest it in a stable asset, and if it's paying you a reasonable percentage every single year, year over year, you now have monthly cash flow coming in from an investment that you're letting grow in the background. And I've actually put assets of my own, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, in websites like BlockFi, where I'm getting 6.5 to 8.5% annual return on the money that I have invested in there. And the coolest thing is my Bitcoin is growing in the background while I'm still getting these reoccurring paychecks. As the price of Bitcoin rises over time, my initial principle that I have in here is going to continue to rise or fall depending on the market. But if you look at the long term and the technology and the institutions getting in behind this, this is just growing like crazy. I literally put this in yesterday and it's already made me $7 in interest. It pays you out, I think, daily or weekly. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, you can stake these coins in there. And this just goes the same for Amazon. Anytime you have money flying into a new resource, there's going to be a huge opportunity for people to get rich. So that's why I've kind of put some more time into learning how I can start making my money work for me in the background. So when I can build an Amazon FBA business and sell it for a ton of money and get a check to later go put into something like staking it in cryptocurrency or my stock market account, which has been skyrocketing lately. That's ways to get my money working for me while I sleep. And that's why I got into Amazon FBA in the beginning, just for the mere fact that it was so passive. I could talk to a supplier, they're gonna create the product, ship it into Amazon's warehouses, where then Amazon just ships it out for me. I don't have to do anything, I don't have to contact customers, I don't have to deal with Facebook traffic or Google ads or any of that stuff. Everything's within Amazon. And when you know how to make a great product bundle and how to rank yourself up in Amazon's website so people can actually find your product, that's all you need to know to start making organic sales, which will later lead you to make the revenue that you need to show when you want to actually go sell your business right here. $5,800 in monthly net profit, and they're asking $90,000 for Winsome and Wisdom Hair Co. I have a student right now doing $22,000 in revenue every single week. So I have students blowing me out of the water in terms of sales and numbers, but I'm here dropping content for you, so I hope you guys love that, and don't forget to drop a thumbs up on this video. Guys, I went out to Miami. I'm living here now for the next couple of months. I took a massive move, and that's what I want you guys to do as well. So like I said, go check out my Amazon FBA course to get started. That's the first step. That's all you need. I offer one-on-one help. It's an A to Z guide as if you've had no prior experience, and this is literally all you need, and I am there to help you. You guys can message me on Instagram. I also have that link down below, and I'll jump on a quick phone call with you. I'm trying to get you to be able to travel wherever you want in the world, and this is the ticket to freedom. In this 2020 decade going further, you can't have a normal job, guys. You gotta make money online and be your own boss.